And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shamit. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
Cause we showing up. Cause when it's going down, bet we going up. I had to level up the team. Loud. Now it's rebel everything. Let's get it. No limit. I get it.
First pitch coming your way next. And our pitcher tonight, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And that's how this series begins. The 0-1. Lindor swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And the 0-2. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's a Mets lineup now. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped to right. 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Bo Bichette.
2 down, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Bichette matched a homer in his last game. The 1-0.
Oh!
Two down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Two and 2. In the air, left field, and that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Polanco launched a homer in his most recent game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. Ball one there. Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We go to the bottom of the 1st, and taking the ball for the Mets, David Peterson. What do you look for here?
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Catcher, number 16.
Smith went deep in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Got him. One up, one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Batting 3rd, first baseman, Freddie.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to the dish is Freddie. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
A little bit high. Ball 1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
That one misses. And that's ball 3. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out.
Batting sixth, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
No score here in the second.
Come on, showtime.
Just missed. Three-one, and he couldn't come up with it.
Batting seventh, second baseman Marcus Semien.
So a man aboard. Here is Marcus Semien. That one at triple digits.
Ball. Ball two.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
And now it's Luis Robert. That one is upstairs. The 1-0.
Hey.
Just missed. Fought off foul. Alvarez, the runner at first with two gone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike three. Shohei gets the K. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Holy Toledo. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
That's high.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is fouled back. Inside, almost got him. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Betts into second.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Kyle Tucker, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
Ball, low.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. And there's a ball. Got him looked in. Now one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. Pages with a homer in his last game.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just misses
inside.
with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 2-2 on the way. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a pop-up.
What was that?
That is the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in L.A. and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Whoa.
There's a strike. Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Lindor, in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 so far.
Oh, one.
That's a little bit low. There's a strike. And now 3-1.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Oh, that fastball drilled
that
him.
hit him.
Up
Take your
next
base.
for the Mets, third baseman
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Edman sends it to first, and that's the 3rd out. Mets lead 1. They're down 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Foul ball there. Flares it into the outfield. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
Huh.
Oh, 1 down.
That's the ball.
Hammered on a line into left, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Here's Ohtani. Grounded out his first time up.
Oh!
Smith, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
No, that's a ball.
One to 0 to Freddie Freeman. To the right side, Simeon. Slings to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, probably from all-nighters. Kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean palm lighters.
Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Gratterol, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
And here is Brett Beatty. He popped out his first time. And that is out of play. Yo one. Tap foul at the plate. The Mets trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. There's a strike at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Mets go down quickly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom 4, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center. Robert has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. And there's the strike.
Ball.
Outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Here's a 2-1. And Mookie takes.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And strike 2. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
One gone, runner at first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fouled off. He was late.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. We've played 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
How you do that? Do what? Make it look easy like that. Hey, it's easy like that. When you lit like us, it's easy like that.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Simeon leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So here's Robert now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
Ball.
The Dodgers up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit hard, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Tyrone
Only
Taylor.
2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Ohtani will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers,
Number
Tanner
66.
Scott.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out. Robert on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Inside move to second. Robert dives back in.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Man at second. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Francisco Lindor takes it deep. His second of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 down. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. That one's in there, and that's strike one. That's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
2 down, nobody on. That one just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. Home half of the fifth coming up. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third
Miguel Rojas at the plate. He's 0 for 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Fouled off down the right side. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will.
So the lineup flips over. The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 2.
Ball.
And the 1-0. There's the strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 2-1.
This sound like Stevie put ribbons in the sky, put them high, shattered glass ceiling, sprinkle piece of the pie. All rise, all lies, vehemently scrutinized. Wasn't meant to survive, but we stand.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Like the bass drum, you make my soul sing. Like the morning sun, you make the earth shake. Like an earthquake, you make the world go my way. You make my world.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brusdar Graterol. He last pitched 2 days ago. Down the third baseman, Bo Bichette. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Late swing fouled off. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco. That's in there. 0-1. Polanco, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now the 0-1. Backed off the plate that time. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty. That clips a corner. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Mets, catcher
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. A strikeout and a walk. Ball one low. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 1-2. That one way inside. Baden off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Mets strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Back here in L.A. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
Oh.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And a base hit on a line. And they had their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Freeman wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
The Dodgers with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Shohei on the go. And fouled off. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. To short, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Huh.
The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Whoa.
And a good eye there. Got him swinging. Dodgers go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of inning number 7, Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Stewart also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Two down.
Elbow.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rojas in position. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
Luis Robert now. He was late there. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brusdar Graterol is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher on now, Jack Dreyer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman. That's the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, rookie, Matt.
On the ground. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. David Peterson departs. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for the
New
Mets,
pitcher on
number
here,
25,
Brooks Raley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Infield shifted to the pull side. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. One-two now. Just misses there. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge.
Ball three.
Andy Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes will hit next. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. The throw to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Yeah, I read in the teeth. Know if you hit me, you come with a feet. All of the drip, can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you giving a speech. I'm at the top, so they gunning for me. I gotta eat us.
Leading off.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Huh.
That one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Catcher challenge will take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
That's the ball.
This one in the air right field. Tucker really on his horse for it.
Oh.
Won't get to this one. It drops foul. In the air left side. Hernandez settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Ball.
Two now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Bo Bichette, the next to hit. That one's in there. It's 0-1. In the dirt. And a swing and a miss. One-run game, one out, one on. That one way outside, and it's 2-2. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Betts. The underhand flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers 1.
So talk to me nicely, stand on pins and needles, and that is my gameplay is dangerous and lethal. This Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with Chicos, simply unbeatable. That's just my ethos, characteristics. I'm little amigos, bougie. I can't speak my lingo, but no, I stay hitting like locos Doritos. My swag and my drip is
back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. A.J. Minter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Edman up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The lefty, the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. That misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The Mets trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Here's a 2-0. And a big swing and a miss. That's through there for a strike. The changeup missing, and now 3-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Called out on strikes. Rojas wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Substitution being made at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Hesung Kim. Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 3. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big-time swing when this team really needed it. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Really important at bat coming up now.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Two on, one out. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
And that'll load the bases. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, foul to the left. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. That one ripped, but foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
So they're all loaded up. And a ground ball to first. Quick feed to second for one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Enrique Hernandez now in the game as he takes over third. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Movement in the bullpen. Roki Sasaki looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Sheehan getting loose as well. Bounce to the right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
So up next, Brett Beatty.
Ball, hot.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He nails one out to right. Third home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
One down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And now the 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Marcus Semien now at the plate. And
That's the ball.
1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Ball one there. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper and it was effective.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And that's a little bit high. The 1-0. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Williams, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Foul ball. The Mets trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Got him looking for the K. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Up and in, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Shorty, I stick like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. We stick like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fly. I'm fresh like water. No daughter. Fight to the joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my left like evil genius. Jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get laid back like evil Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym. I switch on day, I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate and he still gon' hate.
As I sit in my B-boy stance with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from a tennis shoe, walking through the store, caught a player slipping, but now I lay it to the flow.